Immediately. Superb from Rafinha. How good he's been of late. And now on the score sheet in the Super Cup final. So soon after he'd missed such a gilt-edged chance as well. But it's Barcelona who lead.
My word, what a reaction after I've called him he's made a pig's ear.
Pedri, Bellingham assists in there as well. Got 2 goals and an assist in. Moving through the gears, finding Robert Lewandowski, just taken away from him. And it will be a corner, but he's starting to look really good, Lamine Yamal. He wants a second quickly. And he won't get it like that, tidied up by Asencio. García, cleared by House. Again, almost letting in Fermin Lopez.
Against Barcelona, they're enjoying themselves having this possession. That's a 50-50 one now. That was a really good time tackle there. Whether it was Real at the moment just can't get the ball, and they haven't got any system.
To Pedri, calm ball by him to Lamine Yamal, who pulls it across, and Thibaut Courtois is called into action again. It's all Barcelona in the latter, comfortably the better team at the moment. Balde. For Bridge, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez! And Courtois was in the way, but again, they're patient, they push, they probe, they wait for their moment and then look to strike.
That's got to be 90% is not good enough for that. You might get away with a...
Could they craft something at the end of this first half? Good run by Vinicius Júnior. Brilliant! Oh, what a goal! Fabulous individual goal from Vinicius Júnior. Levels the score right at the end of this first half. But that was sheer quality from the Brazilian, who ends his long wait for a goal. And what a goal it was.
Fantastic. This game, it just gives you, doesn't it? Keeps...
Garcia being watched closely. Rodrigo with the ball over. Huijsen with the header off the bar. Oh, and it's in. It's remarkable. It's Gonzalo Garcia. And it's 2-2. Can you believe what we're seeing here? What a game. And we've still got a second half to go yet.
Oh, this is remarkable. They're complaining about something, I don't know, but I thought it was a goal 3 times. I thought, I'm up thinking they've equalised again, and then it's hit the bar. Oh, my word. What a finish. And, he'll be so close.
Spanish Super Cup final. A match that lived up to the hype and then some. I'll weave together match facts, tactical insights, standout performances, and broader context to give you not just ratings but analysis worth reading. Reuters, NBC Sports. Rafinha strikes twice as Barcelona edge Real Madrid in heated Spanish Super Cup final. Barcelona vs Real Madrid. El Clásico player ratings from the Spanish Super Cup final, NBC Sports. Today. Note. All match and rating info below is drawn from multiple verified sources reporting on the final played in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia on January 11, 2026. Reuters. Barcelona vs Real Madrid. El Clásico player ratings from the 2026 Spanish Super Cup final. The context. Another historic final. El Clásico rarely delivers a dull moment, and the 2026 Spanish Super Cup final was no exception. Barcelona and Real Madrid met in the Supercopa de España final in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Reuters. The match was a high-stakes clash between two giants of world football, with Barcelona aiming to retain their Super Cup crown and Real Madrid desperate to halt Barcelona's recent dominance. As USA, when the final whistle blew, Barcelona edged Real Madrid 3-2 in a stunning encounter marked by attacking football, defensive lapses, and individual brilliance. Reuters. This article breaks down how each player performed, offering a detailed look at strengths, weaknesses, key moments, and overall influence on this classic clash. Match summary. The key moments. Before we dive into individual ratings, here's a quick recap of what happened. Rafinha opened the scoring with a fine strike, giving Barcelona momentum. Reuters. Vinicius Júnior responded with an electrifying solo goal to level for Real Madrid. Reuters. Robert Lewandowski restored Barcelona's lead just before the break. Reuters. Real equalized shortly before halftime via Gonzalo García. Reuters. Rafinha struck again in the second half to secure the win. Reuters. Frenkie de Jong received a late red card, but the result stood at 3-2 to Barcelona. The Sun. Barcelona player ratings. Multiple outlets published ratings, and while there's some variance, the consensus on key Barcelona performances is clear. Goalkeeper and defense. Joan Garcia. 7.5, 8.0. Excellent with the ball and made vital saves when it mattered most. NBC Sports +1. Alex Balda. 5.0, 6.2. Worked hard but had an inconsistent game, struggled to impact attacking transitions. NBC Sports +1. Pau Cubarsí. 6.0, 6.5. A mixed outing, defensively decent but could have done better on key Madrid chances. NBC Sports +1. Eric Garcia. 6.5, 7.2. Solid distribution and calm under pressure. NBC Sports +1. Jules Koundé. 5.0, 7.9. Ratings vary. Many critics noted he was exploited by Vinicius on the Madrid goal, though others credited his overall defensive play. NBC Sports +1. Midfield. Frenkie de Jong. 5.5, 7.3. Controlled much of the tempo until a late red card overshadowed an otherwise influential outing. NBC Sports +1. Pedri. 8.0, 7.4. Inspiring performance, creating chances and linking play beautifully. NBC Sports +1. Fermin Lopez. 7.0, 7.4. A vital support link in midfield with an assist to boot. Sempre Barca +1. Attack. Rafinha. 9.0, 9.5. Man of the match. Scored twice and was Barcelona's most dangerous attacker. Sempre Barca +1. Robert Lewandowski. 7.6, 8.0. Played the role perfectly with his composed finish before halftime. Sports Dunia +1. Lamine Yamal. 7.9. Youthful brilliance and constant threat down the flank. Sports Dunia. Substitutes of note. Dani Olmo. 7.5. Added creativity off the bench. Sempre Barca. Overall observation. Barcelona's attacking trio combined flair, clinical finishing, and creativity, the perfect formula for success in a high-intensity showdown. Real Madrid player ratings. Goalkeeper and defense. Thibaut Courtois. 5.9, 5.9. Spent much of the night on the back foot, beaten too easily on Barcelona's goals. Sports Dunia. Dean Huijsen. 5.1. Struggled against sharp Barca creativity. Sports Dunia. Midfield. Federico Valverde. 6.8. Industrious and dynamic but lacked cutting edge. Sports Dunia. Jude Bellingham. 6.6. Hardworking but rarely turned the tide. Sports Dunia. Eduardo Camavinga. 6.8. Solid but couldn't stem Barcelona's momentum. Sports Dunia. Attack. Vinicius Júnior. 8.0. The standout Madrid performer. His solo goal was a moment of real class. Sports Dunia. Rodrigo. 6.4. Flashed threat but lacked decisive impact. Sports Dunia. Marco Asencio. 6.0. Limited influence in attacking transitions. Sports Dunia. Noteworthy. Gonzalo García deserves mention for his goal, though he was rated lower due to an overall quiet performance. Reuters. Overall, Real's performance was spirited but ultimately outmatched. Defensive frailties and a lack of cutting edge proved decisive. Tactical trends from the final. Barcelona's approach. Controlled possession and built play patiently through midfield. Yahoo Sports. Used width and pace via Yamal and Rafinha to stretch Real's back line. Yahoo Sports. Capitalized on Madrid's defensive gaps with swift transitions. Real Madrid's approach. More direct and counter-attacking, relying on individual skill. Reuters. Vinicius exemplified this with his solo equalizer. Reuters. Defensive inconsistencies and lack of sustained pressure in final third limited their effectiveness. Standout performers and impact ratings. Man of the match. Rafinha. Rafinha lit the match up with two well-taken goals and consistent danger throughout. Whether buzzing in behind the defense or taking defenders on directly, his influence was game-defining. Sports Dunia. Pedri, the engine, Barcelona's creative fulcrum, his assist and intelligent movement kept Real's midfield busy. Sports Dunia. Vinicius Júnior, solo spark. Despite the loss, his goal and pace stressed Barcelona's back line all night. Sports Dunia. What this means going forward. Barcelona have now won 5 of the last 6 El Clásicos, a remarkable stretch of dominance. Yahoo Sports. The victory extends their record Spanish Super Cup tally while maintaining psychological advantage over Real. Yahoo Sports. For Real Madrid, the defeat raises questions about defensive cohesion and tactical balance in big games. This El Clásico, a 3-2 classic in the Spanish Super Cup final, was a tactical chess match, punctuated by moments of individual brilliance. Barcelona's sharper execution and Madrid's defensive lapses ultimately decided the game. Barcelona's rating trend showed impactful attackers and midfield control, while Real Madrid's ratings underscored flashes of quality overshadowed by inconsistency. Whether you judge by goals,